in just a few weeks is Survivor Series, Raw versus Smackdown. You can only choose one show, one brand to root for. Are you Team Raw or are you Team Smackdown? So, in the spirit of Survivor Series, what I'm going to do is break down who has the better roster and their divisions at this point. And today's video, we're going to talk about the women's division. Who has the better women's division? Monday Night Raw or Smackdown Live? First, let's look at Monday Night Raw. Right now, at the very top of Monday Night Raw is Charlotte Flair. And yes, Charlotte Flair has been on top of her game, on top of the women's game, ever since she made her debut. She is, without a doubt, one of the top heels, or maybe the top heel in the women's division. She is undefeated on pay-per-views. She has won the title about 3 times already. She is an annoying heel, a great heel. Charlotte Flair seems to have almost the total package. I mean, sometimes in a promo, she does yell too much, and it gets annoying. And I know it gets annoying seeing her in the title picture week after week after week. But right now, she is at the top of the women's division. Right below her, we have Sasha Banks, who the fans love, who I love. I mean, if you watch Hell in a Cell and you didn't love Sasha Banks, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because Sasha Banks is hot. But that's not the point. The point is Sasha Banks has been entertaining in the ring for so long, since she made her debut. Her only knock is that she is always injured, it seems. She's not that great on the mic as a babyface. But even with those things, she still gets love from the fans. So Sasha Banks, a 2-time women's champion, and her and Charlotte has had several really good matches. We have Bayley, the lovable, huggable Bayley. You know, she hasn't really made a huge impact yet on the main roster, but she is definitely one of the fan favorites and definitely knows how to get the job done in the ring, and is the ultimate underdog in the women's division. Then we have Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke, to put it nicely, is not very good. She's only good at playing the sidekick, whether it's with Emma or whether it's with Charlotte Flair. She's only good at playing the sidekick. When she is forced or is asked to do more, like we saw countless times, she is a botch machine. Dana Brooke is a botch machine. No matter if it's, like we saw a few weeks ago, if it's her putting her feet on the ropes, she botches. If it's her having to interfere, she botches. She's had terrible matches. She's had one maybe, decent, but overall she's not that great of a wrestler. She's not that great of a promo. Even though I like her character. I think her character is pretty good. She just needs more experience. But in the ring, honestly, she doesn't belong anywhere near the ring. Besides that, who else do Raw has? Raw also has Nia Jax, who was built up to be this unbeatable, unstoppable monster. She's kind of taking a hiatus before coming back on Raw to face Bayley. But she's supposed to be built as this dominant monster heel who dominates women, who's supposed to be intimidating. But honestly, when I see Nia Jax, even though she's big, she does not strike me as being really intimidating. You know, if you actually hear her speak, she's not intimidating at all. She actually sounds like a mother, like one of those nice mothers that you might see at school or something like that. But she's not intimidating, but it has built her as being intimidating. Also, Raw has Alicia Fox, who we haven't seen since getting destroyed by Nia Jax. And right now, let's face it, Monday night, and then they're going to have Emelina, who I think is very gorgeous, but the gimmick, I'm not too high already on that gimmick. Just watching the videos, I would rather see Evil Emma and not this Emelina Emma. I think it's going to be stupid, but hey, maybe the WWE will prove me wrong. It rarely happens, but maybe they will. But if you look at the Raw's women division, it's really focused on 3 women, or maybe 4 if you add Dana Brooke. Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley. They have been the focus point. Primarily Sasha and Charlotte. Flair has been the primary focus of the Raw Women's division for the past few months. Ever since the brand split. I don't think we've had even any other feuds or rivalries besides Dana and Bayley, and Charlotte and Sasha. I guess Nia Jackson, Alicia Fox had a little short, quick one. But other than that, it's been the same old thing every single week with Sasha and Charlotte talking about how they're making history. Trying to remind us that they're making history. About the women's revolution. The story has not been that concise. It hasn't been that grit, in my opinion. It starts to develop. Like, you can see that there are rivals, but the story aspect of it has not really developed to a point where, you know, we really wants to see another Sasha and Charlotte fight, you know, or match. And I think the WWE, even though they have the more talented women, without a doubt, the bigger names in their division right now, as a whole, the women's division in the Raw is actually pretty average. But and when it comes to in the ring, they definitely knows how to deliver. Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte knows how to deliver. Alicia Fox is underrated. She's actually a really good wrestler. I'm not convinced with Nia Jax. She still hasn't proved to me that she's a monster heel. Even in NXT, it was not that believable consistently. Okay, so let's look at SmackDown. Right now, SmackDown has Becky Lynch as the women's champion, and she is straight fire. And then we have Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is the #1 contender, and she has definitely opened many eyes as how talented she is on the mic, how she is developing and growing in the ring. She has definitely been one of the most improved breakout stars, whatever you want to call it, on SmackDown Live. We have Nikki Bella, the veteran, who really reinvented herself to be likable. And that was hard. I would think that Nikki Bella would never be likable, but she has been very likable. She has been very willing to help put over these young women in this division. She has also improved in the ring. She is definitely one of the best women wrestlers on the SmackDown Live and in the company as a whole. Nikki Bella is definitely one of the top women on SmackDown and WWE, period. Let's see, we have Carmella, who, let me just be frank with you, I wasn't a big fan of Carmella when she first made her debut on SmackDown. For the first month or so, I was criticizing her, seeing she's definitely out of her element, needs to be sent down to NXT. But as soon as she became a heel and attacked Nikki Bella, I have seen week by week that Carmella is starting to get more comfortable, starting to develop, starting to grow. And I'm going to say it right here, I'm actually becoming a fan of Carmella's work. I'm actually becoming a fan. I'm actually liking the fact that I see her grow week after week after week. She's getting comfortable on the mic. She has had some fire promos lately. Carmella definitely is just looking like she can be a major player in the women's division here on SmackDown. We have a Naomi, who I can feel the glow. She is definitely one of, if not the most athletic woman in the WWE. Definitely by far the most athletic on SmackDown. The only thing with Naomi is that she does not have any rivalry. She really hasn't had any rivalry since the draft. She botches a lot during her matches, but she is good. She's growing. She's good in the ring. She is actually, she has a character. We know what her character is. We want to feel the glow. And we be feeling the glow every time we see Naomi. So she's definitely a good piece of the SmackDown division. We also have, Natalia. Natalia, I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of Natalia. Bret the Hitman Hart is my all-time favorite wrestler, and I think that Natalia has embarrassed the Hart family name with her stupid gimmicks over the years, with her overrated wrestling, her crappy sharpshooter. I mean, Natalia can be funny sometimes, but Natalia, to me, is definitely not someone I would like to see on TV. But with that being said, over the past few weeks, since they kind of, brought her back to, she's kind of a tweener a little bit. People don't like her, even though she tries to act babyface. But she has been kind of entertaining. Since finding out she's going to be a coach, is wanting to be on the captain of the Smackdown team. Natalia's actually, she's not a bathroom break for me like she was a month ago. She's still not one of the best women or favorite women to watch, but I can tolerate Natalia now, and she's a veteran, so she definitely helps improve the other women in that division. So, that's definitely helpful for something. And then we have Eva Marie, who we haven't seen since her suspension, who I know everybody is anticipating her return, because I'm anticipating her return to the ring and to the Smackdown Live roster. Eva Marie, I think, is going to come in, which before she got suspended, she was definitely one of the top heels, simply because we all know that she's not a great wrestler. She's not even a good wrestler. She's not even a decent wrestler, but yet she's able to play her character to perfection. Everything just was right about Eva Marie. The entrance, the attitude, the walking out on her matches. That was all perfect. But now I think when she comes back, it's going to move SmackDown to even another level. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing maybe somebody else. I can't think right now. But so those are the rosters. So which one is better, in my opinion? In my opinion, while Monday Night Raw has been just focusing on Charlotte and Sasha, SmackDown has been using all of the women. They have been using all of them to tell stories. They have been using Nikki Bella and Carmella, who is engaging in a great rivalry. One of the best rivalries on SmackDown, to be honest with you. And I'm not one who gives the women a lot of credit, because I feel like, I used to hate watching the women wrestle. But now I'm actually looking forward to watching the Smackdown Live Women. We have Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, who has had a good rivalry, even though it kind of fell off just a bit because of the injury to Becky Lynch. Becky she's just a lovable character. We all love Becky. Well, not all, but, most people love Becky because she's relatable. We can feel her struggle, how much passion that she has. Alexa Bliss is she's just a killer on the mic. I mean, when it comes to the mic, she might be the best. I think she's better than Charlotte, in my opinion, because she doesn't need to yell to get heat. The things she says is just fire. Alexa Bliss definitely took me off guard, because I didn't know she was that great on the mic, and she has been great on the mic. We also had a Naomi and Alexa Bliss. As far as the story goes, as far as the storylines and using their women, SmackDown Live blows Raw out the water, without a doubt. SmackDown Live doesn't have to tell us they're making history. They are telling us the stories about these women. They are getting us to care about their characters, to hate characters the way they're supposed to be hated. They are definitely doing a better job of developing more than one woman, or more than just two. Raw is really top heavy, and after that, there's nothing really underneath. There's no depth to the Raw women's division. When it comes to match quality, there's no doubt that Raw has the better women when it comes to putting on great matches. Like Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley, they can put on a great match at any time. The thing is, SmackDown Live is catching up, because Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, they're all growing in the ring. Even Carmella, they're all growing. They're all getting better. They're all getting to the point where they can deliver some pretty good matches. Maybe nothing memorable just yet, but I think sooner or later we're going to get there. But right now, at this moment, Raw has the edge when it comes to the quality of the matches. And as far as the talent is concerned, I think Raw has maybe a little more talent than SmackDown does, but it's kind of a watch, because I think the SmackDown women are very talented. They're just inexperienced. As far as Raw, they're very talented as well. Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley. Dana Brooks actually, I think, could be a good character. and they just focus on the character aspect of Dana Brooke. You know, Nia Jax can be a monster heel if she's more convincing, if she works and gets more experience. So I think we're kind of even when it comes to talent. You know, maybe lean towards Raw just a little bit, but I think we're kind of even when it comes to talent. As far as which one I would rather watch, the SmackDown Women or Monday Night Raw's Women, I would rather watch the SmackDown Live's Women division because, like I said, they tell better stories. You know, I can relate to the characters. I don't have to hear that they're making history 20 times every week. I don't have to hear about the women's revolution every week like we do on Monday Night Raw. But, you know, Raw may be making a change because of Monday. You know, Bayley is starting to be back to that underdog character that she played at NXT. But overall, who is the better division? I'm going to say right now at this moment, I'm going to say SmackDown Live has the better women's division. That's just how I feel. That is just how I feel. I feel like SmackDown Live is more competent and there's more depth to SmackDown Live's women, and they're all talented from top to bottom, while Raw is just really top heavy and there's not much underneath. So how do you feel? Do you agree with me? Who is better? Which division is better, Raw's women or SmackDown's women division? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends to subscribe. Do what you gotta do, people. I'll be coming out with the Raw versus SmackDown Live's tag team division in just a few days. So be on the lookout for that, people. My name is The Champ. This is Game Days. We out.